Hi guys, it's Paige, and this is my part of my new series. I'm calling it the 3 o'clock wake up call because around 3 o'clock, I'm just tired, you're bored. If you're working, you're like your brain is fried, and you really want to sneak into the kitchen, maybe get a little something to snack on. It's okay if you're eating some carrots or something, but sometimes you reach for those carbs. So we're going to be doing just some really easy exercises. You don't even need shoes. I didn't put my shoes on. So we're just going to be doing some things just to get ourselves up and moving and just have a little 3 o'clock wake up call. Okay, so start by rolling your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and then exhale. And try to make your exhale longer than the inhale. So one more big breath and then exhale. That's the first way you're going to generate a lot more energy is just breathing. All right, now we're going to do some knee hugs. I'm going to do walking knee hugs. So this is going to kind of challenge your balance a little bit. So if you have any space, you're just going to grab your knee and then you just pull it towards you a little bit. So you kind of get your hip flexors woken up here and then you get your glutes. If your glutes are tight, mine are kind of tight. So we're just going to turn around. We're just going to do a couple of laps. This just feels really, really good, especially if you've been sitting all day, which I've been doing. And it's super hot here today, so the dog walking has been curtailed, considering he has a fur coat. Good. One more little lap. One more knee hug. Good. Okay, so now we're going to just take your legs wide, and then I'm going to have you take your hands out. If this bothers your back, you keep your hands here, okay? But we're just going to start to do a side-to-side lunge. Now, if your hands are out, you want your core brace your core to protect your back. But like I said, a lot of lower back problems now. All of us working in the yard, at least I'm doing it more than I normally do. So you're just going to take your time and slowly start to go a little bit deeper. Make sure you send your hips back, and I want you to feel a stretch in your inner thigh. So you're just taking your time, feeling your legs get warm, feeling the circulation that probably has been stagnating as we all sit in front of our computers or the TV. Now, I'm going to move a little bit faster, and I'm going to add a reach. So now you just get this stretch in your back. Reach as far as you can. And I'm supporting my back with my hand on the thigh. So now you're getting the upper body involved. Maybe your heart rate's coming up a little bit. That's a good thing. We're not going to sweat. We're not going to do anything crazy. We are just moving. Good. So now I'm going to do, this is a really great stretch for your torso. So now we're just going to move in. I'm going to speed up just a hair. So now we're really getting our bodies moving. Upper body, lower body. And hopefully your brain is getting a break from whatever you're doing. Good. Now stay over here and just stretch. You can reach forward, and that's going to kind of get into your lower back a little bit. Good. And now this side, stretch. Oh, that feels good. And then reach forward. Good. So now we're going to do some heel digs. So this is an exercise, so you're just going to come forward. And this can something I use as a cardio exercise. Sometimes it can be high impact, but it's a great dynamic stretch for your hamstrings. So you want to come down until you feel just a gentle stretch wherever that is for you. using your arms to kind of pull your weight down so you get a really, really good stretch. Good. So that feels good. I've got tight hamstrings today. Ooh, I need a pedicure. The things you stop doing in a pandemic. Good. Just do a few more. So you're also getting some leg work here. Kind of getting like a little squat there. Just snuck that in on you. All right. So now we're going to do a little bit more for your hamstrings and more dynamic stretching. So you're going to come up on your calf, squeeze your calf, and then you're going to come down. So up and then down. So now you're getting that really great stretch here. Really great stretch here. Alexa, stop. Sorry. It's my timer. And then down. But also, you're involving your entire body. So you're kind of going to get your heart rate up and your circulation going. Good. Let's do 2 more. Good. And then just turn over here. You're going to come up and then down. So you just want to remember which leg you're working so you can work the other one. So as high as you can go and as low as you can go. And just like with all lunges and squats, your butt goes back, or your squats. It's almost like a little one-legged squat. Snuck in another one. Oh, that feels good. Up and then down. Do a couple more. Down, up, and down. Good. So now I'm going to have you do a squat. You don't have to do the squat. And a crescent knee. Squat, crescent knee. This is a great hip opener. And, I've got a bad, like my left hip, got a bad hip there. So I like to do this to try to just get it a little bit more flexible. But I have arthritis, so it's not going to go away. So with this one, again, you can just take out the squat if that bothers your knees or you just don't want to do it. But adding the squat, you're going to get your heart rate up just a little bit. And that's where the energy comes from. A lot of it is momentum. Like if you can just get started, you'll usually do more than you think you're going to do. Good. So now we're going to do a little bit more squats. So I'm going to have you squat and then reach. Squat and reach. So now we're just kind of doing the same thing we were earlier, where we're just trying to stretch the torso. And then getting your large muscles of your lower body involved, that's going to create a lot of energy and a lot of calorie burning. Good. Okay, so now we're going to do pivoting arm circles. Okay, so if you are on carpet, you might have to just do I have hardwood floors and I don't have any shoes on, and my feet are sweaty, so doing the best I can. Good, so you just bring me up and just pivoting a half circle. Try to keep your arms straight. Try to keep your shoulder blades down. Like when you lift up, try not to do that, but just use your shoulder blades to it's like you're pulling your shoulder blades into your back pockets, if that makes any sense. Good. All right, so our last thing we're going to do is you're going to stand, you're going to be like in a little bit of a lunge position, and I want you to squeeze your butt. So I want you to feel a stretch in your hip flexor. Then I want you to lace your fingers together. You can go out or in, and I want you to pull your arms away from your body. So you should feel this in between your shoulder blades. Now I want you to keep pulling, and while you're pulling, move your arms up and then down. So you feel that stretch. It's like at the top of your shoulders. It kind of starts to move a little bit. But that's a great upper back stretch, which, if you've been sitting at your desk like hunching, which, I catch myself multiple times doing that. Good. And then you're going to switch sides and do the same thing. So you're just going to have like a moving stretch. At the top, you can reach up if you want. Good. So you're getting a hip flexor stretch, and then you're getting an upper back stretch. And your arms, forearms, hands, if you pull, you can really feel that go in between your shoulder blades. Okay, and I lied. I do have one more exercise just because I think that we all need to stretch the chest. So you can lace your fingers behind you and stretch your chest. If your fingers can't reach each other, then you can do a doorway stretch, or you can just find a wall and then turn your arms at 90 degrees. It's one of the best chest stretches there is. And just hold. You should feel, because your upper back is hunched over, so we need to strengthen that. And then your chest is that gets really tight from all of that. So then you just would do the other side if you're doing a doorway stretch. All right, I'm gonna do this one more time. Okay, so let's take one more deep breath, okay? So it's gonna be a really, really big inhale. And then slow. All right, that was our 3 o'clock wake up call. Hope you woke up. See you later.